there will be plenty fights this week. A lot of girls on their period.
Fighter, you're a sweet girl. Everybody should ignore her. Is it not the people that think Toxicity will win this show this season? It's scratching them to be angry, to be mad, to fight the whole universe.
Mercy said that she's referring to the people that think that Toxicity is going to win this All-Stars edition. I have a very simple question to ask Mercy, in as much as Mercy cannot answer me based on barrier. Was it Toxicity that crowned you as the first ever female winner of BBNaija season 4 Pere, as she was now interacting with Doyin upstairs after the fight that happened between Pere and Ceec, according to Mercy, that it go just they scratch them for body, make they just fight. They just want to fight people, thinking that the Toxicity that they will make them to win this All-Stars edition. A voice now came from downstairs asking Mercy, why are you now talking and who are you talking to? Mercy now stood up and is now telling the voice downstairs that people are just fighting unnecessarily. From there, Doyin is already saying that it's because we are just engaging her. If only that whenever she just wanted to just fight, we'll just take a walk.
Is it Toxicity? Is it bad behavior? It will not win the season. I don't know, they talk in general though. Talk in general though. Yeah, they talk to one person in particular.
Mercy is replying the voice downstairs that I am not referring to a particular person. I am just talking generally to people that think that Toxicity will win them this particular show. Doyin now said, no, I am referring to a particular person. And it is the person that has been going around saying that Doyin is craving to speak to her. When and how? My own is that if only we can just agree in unison not to ever talk to her. Anytime that she's about to just fight, let's ignore her. If we call for a meeting and she just choose to walk out of the meeting, let's just ignore her, let her do herself. By the time she realized that nobody wants to fight with her, she's just going to calm down. While this conversation is going on, camera shows Ceec in the closet. She overheard everything they were saying. Maybe they wanted to trigger her. She just walked away. I am trying to just gist you guys everything that has been happening ever since Ceec and Pere had their fight. Just you say this much, now gist full. But before I continue, can I quickly tell you guys that I am the entertainer with entertaining entertainment, and if this is the first time ever you're coming across my channel, please do me a favorable favor by clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel. The cause of Ceec and Pere's fight has to do that this morning, after they returned from the arena for their usual morning workout exercise. As usual, they are together in the lounge. They will do their brief meeting. They will not share the chores. Everybody will carry out their domestic work depending on where you are asked to clean. This morning, Pere and Ceec were to clean the dining area and the lounge. So after they shared, Pere immediately started work. Ceec took permission from Pere, telling Pere, please spare me some time. I want to go to the garden and do my morning devotion. Pere did not say anything, but Ceec now went to the garden to just pray. Now, Cross notices that while every other person is just walking, that Ceec is now outside in the garden doing her morning devotion. Cross and every other housemate picked an offense, and they were like, what is wrong with Ceec? Why is she doing that? Can somebody please just go and talk to her? Let her just come and join every other person to do the morning chores. Cross told Pere directly, go and speak to Ceec. And Pere now said, if I talk now, it could be fire for fire. I was expecting Pere to say, I overheard Ceec telling me that she just wants to go and do her morning devotion. You could only say that you heard her say it, but you can also say that I did not grant her such permission. That was when Ike overheard what happened. Ike now went to the garden and now instigated Ceec. Ceec now picked offense and was shouting. The only reason Ceec fought Pere is because Ceec told Pere that she wants to go and do morning devotion instead of Pere to say so. Pere did not. Pere rather painted the story to make it look like Ceec is just looking for unnecessary trouble. Then the fight that happened between Ceec and Pere now happened. Ceec told Pere that he is brainless, that Pere is a coward at 40, that everything that Pere wears, say Pere Bura, down to the one that he is wearing currently in the house. Pere also insulted Ceec back, telling Ceec that Ceec is very short, that Ceec is very close to the ground where fights don't end. Hence, Doyin and Mercy is having this conversation upstairs before a voice from downstairs just joined them and they were now conversing. Then I am wondering, when did Mercy and Ceec started having this particular clash? I will tell you guys so.
Ignore her. She's looking for fight. You're a strong one. There's nothing strong about you. She said she's even the one that said she had they exist. Now wetin I want me happen.
It is the moment that Ceec and Ike became best of friends in the house, to the extent that Ike has to just dump his bed in pink room and not only relocated to the blue room, but choose a bed close to Ceec. And Mercy might not just pick offense on that until WHITEMONEY just let Mercy know, see what is just going on. And Mercy, on the other hand, thinking that it was still their season 4 Pepper them, when he can just control Ike, try all she could in her possible best to just come in between Ike and Ceec, to the extent that Mercy even told Ike that Ceec wants to just use him. That was how Ceec used Cross and just kick Cross away, and the same way that he also almost wanted to use Neo, but Neo was now focused on Tolanebaj. That now that Tolanebaj is gone, that Ceec is going to dump Ike, and the best thing for Ike to do before Ceec just kicks Ike away, that Ike should just dump Ceec now and now go for another person that just really likes Ike. And Mercy is referring to Doyin. So you wanted Ike to leave Ceec and come for Doyin. That did not also work. Even Doyin had a conversation with Ike, advising Ike to just go and apologize to Mercy and now remain friends with Mercy, thereby stopping being friends with Ceec. All these their plans did not work. Guess what?
There are a lot of girls.
Kanane has left.
Do I care?
They opened this thing. And when she moves, she will kick you.
Rather, the friendship between Ike and Ceec became stronger and more bonded. Hence, they are just ganging up unnecessarily against Ceec. I am so glad that Ceec ignored both Mercy, Doyin, and every other voice that was just speaking to Mercy and Doyin from downstairs. In fact, the voice is new, and so she just waka. Then morning activities continues until when people are not wondering, it is time for them to do their first morning tasks according to the brief, that a music will just keep on coming on, and once you hear the music, no matter whatever you are doing, you must dance to the music. Every other person is just happy because they are just carrying out this particular task. Then after everybody has had their bath, they are now in the closet. Lucy, Alex, Ceec, they are trying to just unpack. Ceec is asking Lucy, wait, so if you are the one, what will you do? Ceec is referring to Lucy, if Lucy to be Pere, and they had that fight. Lucy said that by now she's already on her way home because she's not going to take it. She's very impatient. Says she will beat person. According to Lucy, Lucy is now trying to let Ceec know that Pere did not say anything, that Ceec is fighting the wrong person. Ceec is now trying to let Lucy know that she has her reason for fighting Pere. When that argument was about to just get heated up, Lucy decided to just exclude herself, make the no kukuma no come fight.
What did you guys fought him? I don't know what you were fighting him at.
It was just when Adekunle and VENITA now walked into the closet and they were just dancing together. Now so Ceec come talk say, abego, make una allow the single to breathe. Adekunle just replied, Ceec, you could have been us only if you have replied your DM in 2018. Now so Ceec come begin the burst laugh. If you don't understand the reply of the DM 2018, has to do with the fact that Ceec told Pere that Pere has been in her DM since 2018, and una know say Pere and Adekunle are not in good terms, right? So as it stands now, there is a gang up against Ceec. Yes, I said what I said. The team that is against Ceec are Mercy, Doyin, WHITEMONEY, Neo, Pere, and the rest of them. In as much as Ike has his own ulterior motive by being friends with Ceec, but at least he is just being there also for Ceec. And trust you me, Ceec know exactly what Ike is doing. This is how Pere, who is now saying that I am not to be started. I remember that the either week 1 or week 2 of this particular show, that Pere had a meeting with Kid Boya, Ike, and Cross, and they planned to just keep on instigating fight between Ceec and Alex, and that is Pere playing the character of Toby. The thing backfired because the two ladies that are involved, speaking about Alex and Ceec, outsmarted Pere. Instead of them to continue fighting after they fought in week 1 and week 2, they are now very best of friends. Even when they were having a conversation in the garden, Alex and Ceec and Ike is also still working so hard to make sure that Ceec go back into the house to continue with the fighting. And Alex is also telling Ike to calm down, that is enough. Alex is also advising Ceec not to just be fighting every time. Ceec has already told Alex, I'm not here to just fight, but if anybody triggers me, anybody just come for me, the person will certainly collect. The Bigbrother music came up and they started dancing. It was when they started playing WHITEMONEY's new song, Oyoyo. I don't understand the dancing step of most of the housemates. It was just the way SEYI has been dancing. I was was thinking if it is just a worship song or a welcome song. And I also noticed that SEYI has been in his very best behavior. Nomination, now you do this particular one. SEYI Wenono said that he has already overstayed his welcome, or welcome is overstayed since week 2, because it is already certain that SEYI must leave this Sunday, considering the people that he is going to stand up with. I'm talking about NJ, Pere, Adekunle, Ike, of course, you know. Whether they are going to be one person or two person, SEYI is certain, because there is no jury that is going to just swap any vote for him during this time around. Anyway, everyone is just calm because they just started their direct section for day 2. Alex is already in the diary room doing her own diary section. Let's see if there's going to be another mass boost, because this week there is no peace. If you ever try to give peace, the person you are giving the peace will return certainly with violence. And I also noticed that a fight is about to just start between Doyin and Ceec. Ceec has already told us in the garden that Doyin has been moving from one particular man to another in the house, and she has been rejected. Now so she waka go meet Kidwire pursue am. Now so in can't leave Kidwire, go the suck across his breast. Cross can't leave and now go the throw him up proud.
When I'm doing a small boy, they give you don't inform yourself. See this one where every 6 is talking people. You all open my talk.
And now Pere Doyin on the follow about Sote Doyin on they call a Pere dark horse. Me, I want fights to happen. I have said it. I am all about bass. If anybody mention peace, if the person is not good about to peace,
That's the one now. I don't want to mean. I will end up beating somebody, so never. I don't.
may they fight, may they just throw that bottle in the air. Highest it go land on my forehead, highest my forehead go break, and I go tie bandage. And Alota continues. As Biggie's music is still playing, dance into the comment section and share thoughts with me. I don't want to know who you are supporting in this particular fight. I am only interested if you enjoy this particular fight, and if you're also just like me, craving for more fight to just happen this week. It's okay for you to argue or agree with my analysis, but while you are at that, 1 Corinthians 14:40. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys, and bye-bye! Let the boss continue.